day, I was driving on Sunset Boulevard, driving down like American capitalism. You were on there. You were like on the side of a building. So I'm driving, and we're like, oh, there's my girl. As a Korean American, to have this link with a native Korean, super.
일간 소울 영화입니다.
Telling Eve, you've been like filming over 4 years, right? Yeah. How was your experience?
So I really felt pleased that I saw an image of myself as Eve from the very first season, and I saw an image of Eve in the 4th season, and I felt they looked like two different people. When things are difficult, that is a real opportunity to grow. So you see Eve go through difficult challenges, difficult, just like your character goes through difficult challenges.
Right.
It starts very closed, right? The way that she opens up a little bit is authentic. We see how she has, because she's trusted this character, because she knows you have this responsibility. But that's just not easy to do, and I found it very challenging.
I kind of 100% agree with that, and then it's just like so inspired me. What I kind of admire about your acting was every kind of scene, your face has that complexity. You just don't build just one thing. But like human, always when you face with this difficult situation, you kind of feel so many things. Like in your head, in your mind, you don't know what's like exactly happening to you. When the time passed by, you realize maybe that was that feeling. As an actor, we have to kind of...
You do it, yeah. It's our job to be able to choose in this moment. I'm going to choose to show that she doesn't know what she's feeling this way. As a Korean American, to have this link with a native Korean superstar, you know what I mean? It's really important, kind of monumental for me, and I think this is a real change for us as Korean Americans.
When I came to U.S. for campaigning for Squid Game, I met a lot of Asian American people and says to me that, oh, thank you for representing us. We are so proud of you. So I was, at the beginning, I was just happy. I lived in Korea almost my whole life. Am I allowed to represent them? I have kind of extra responsibility of kind of I should be well, you know.
I thought a lot about that too for you, and I just want to take that off of you. So the other day, I was driving on Sunset Boulevard. So on Sunset Boulevard, it's like you're driving down like American capitalism, like showing what we should follow, what we should buy. And you were on there. You were like on the side of a building. So I'm driving, and we're like, oh, there's my girl. I don't think I would have seen that 4 years ago. Not to put any kind of pressure on you, but you are in the image making a very important part for, I think. So while I want to thank you for that, it's very difficult what you're doing, and it's very isolating. Because not many people at all understand your experience. So how have you felt so far?
I think I ask a lot of questions to people who's better, more experienced. But how about you? I just wanted to ask how you deal with like this crazy journey.
I feel like yours is like this.
Yeah.
And that's just different. When Grey's Anatomy came, and I think that my life changed very much, and this is very different, but the stress is the same, or the confusion is the same. When people are in extremely amazing, privileged, heavy responsibility positions like this, your personal health, you know what I mean, is, I think I realized came first. Even though you keep on working, it's like, right? But it's just like, oh, I can't sleep.
Right.
Oh, you know, my back hurts. Or I don't know what's wrong with my skin. You can't ultimately depend on anyone else. You have to, no matter, somehow find it within yourself. You ask people's opinions, yes, of course. But then ultimately, you know, we are alone with each other, with ourselves.
Right. I'm struggling, but trying.
Great to spend time with you.
구독과 좋아요 눌러주세요.